G'day everybody, welcome back once again towards Music. We're here with Roland, who's been working for Awards for, well over 20?
I would say about 22, yeah.
22 years.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's dedication. And you probably noticed that I'm wearing a Awards jacket today. This is my own. I bought this. This is like I'm not wearing this just because we're doing awards. Yeah, I paid for it. Yes. I almost wear it to bed at night. Alright, so yeah, Roland, tell us a little bit about the journey. So, Awards used to be on the corner of Bank Street.
Bank and Water Streets, yeah.
Yeah, and you were there for how many years were you there for?
I would have started there in the early 90s, I guess, with the previous owner, and yeah, it was a bit different in those days. There was 2 or 3 shops in town, and he basically had the market covered. Yeah, and it was fun. It was one thing that, you know, and they've tried to keep that going for the whole length of this journey, so to speak. It's just to keep it fun. Yeah. That's why everyone loves us and comes in here and.
Oh yeah. Even if we always come in, smiling faces, good jokes.
Yeah, exactly. Even if they're just having a coffee or whatever.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good fun.
Excellent. And what sort of traffic have you had in here? Have you had celebrities or anybody like that come through?
Probably not a whole heap of them, but yes, over the years there's been the odd one here and there. We've had Tommy Emmanuel from Australia, he's called it.
Wow.
Left us a signature on a photo of himself and tried a few guitars and told us to get the dust off them. He's a very nice gentleman.
Oh, awesome. Excellent.
And a few of the locals as well, like Anika Moa's been here.
Oh, no way.
Dave Dobbin and yeah. They do.
Met Dave. He's a nice guy.
He is.
Real laid back sort of dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Icon.
Not only do you sell musical instruments, but you do repairs.
We do repairs on most instruments. Cellos, violins, guitars, obviously, drums. In fact, this is probably the only store in town now that will specialise in all things.
Excellent. One-stop shop.
Yeah. And also. In the fact of supplying gear, if we can't get it, we source it overseas.
Yeah,
just to keep that on very high.
Excellent. So you're doing renovations on instruments as well, consultation, and you actually hire out brass and woodwind instruments.
Yeah, although that's kind of died in a little bit somewhat because of the internet. People are getting really, really cheap Chinese instruments in.
I was going to touch on that, yeah.
But that kind of works out good for us too because they're not set up. There's issues with them, so we tend to help them out there as well and make some money on the side.
There's a reason why they're cheap.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes there's no sound or they're just not playable at all.
Oh,
I've got a few of those here that I've kept. They look like
really good examples.
They look like instruments, but they're not. I mean, I buy stuff off the internet too. I have a passion for guitar collection. Yeah, a huge collection, and some of the items you can't find in New Zealand, so you go offshore.
Yep. Yeah, fair enough.
And if you deal with reputable businesses, then you won't get ripped off.
Good. Cool. Or you can just come in here and spend money.
Yes.
Do that.
Well, every time a package comes, it's like Christmas here. Oh, what's in here?
Yeah.
And I think the experience over the years has provided all of us here with that because you can't just get that overnight or off the internet. You have to actually physically look at instruments and see what they do, what they can't do, and then we can give the right advice.
So you do, I noticed on your website you do ukuleles.
Yep.
You've got quite a range on there.
Huge. Ukuleles are huge. Most Christmases we will sell in the range of 400 to 500.
Ukulele?
Yeah, and that's just in 1 month. I don't know where they all go. Maybe there's a ukulele place somewhere, but yeah.
Wow,
and
that's heaps.
From those ones, like the ones that the schools deal with, sort of $30 to $50 mark, we would go right up to 500. In fact, last year we had a $1,000 ukulele here. It was a Martin.
Wow.
And we ended up having a competition for someone to win that. And this young girl from Carmo won it. And she was just absolutely rapt. She came in to pick it up with her family.
Yeah.
And the parents were yelling out while they were coming in, "We've never won anything in our life!" It was so good to be able to give that to her.
Oh, yeah.
And she's a fine player.
Oh, really?
Fine player.
Oh, great. Oh, well, she deserved it then.
I think she was about 9, so she was stoked.
Oh, wow. Right. So you're doing ukuleles, drums, guitars, bass guitars, mics, performance mics, recording mics, just everyday run-of-the-mill mics. You've got all these theory lessons, piano,
theory books.
Yeah, theory books.
All the instruments are covered in the tutorial side, with the microphones too for recording. There's a lot of home recording going on now, so software to record things with, microphones.
Awesome. Yep.
It covers the huge range. Recently we sold a set of electronic bagpipes. So this is...
No way.
You know,
Wow.
I didn't even know they existed, so someone came in and said, can you get us some of those? So we did some research and we found some in Canada.
Wow.
And over they came and we tried them out, and honestly they were just like the real thing.
Yeah?
Without having to keep upping them up. Yeah. It was quite,
Awesome.
quite uncanny with their sound.
So that's the extent that you go for the customer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, getting stuff
Well,
from
that's
Canada.
what we're here. Yeah.
Awesome.
It makes our job very interesting too.
Yep. What's the biggest instrument that you've had in here?
In size,
Yeah.
the odd double bass.
Oh yeah.
Of course, grand pianos. We do sell grand pianos and organise it right from the word go, from shifting it into two-storey houses. We can do the whole lot.
Oh wow, so you do delivery as
Yep.
well as
Yeah.
source the material for the customer. Pretty good.
Yeah. The double basses are quite cool. Like, I find them quite big.
Yep.
Because I'm a guitar player, so that's why
Yeah.
I mentioned those. They're quite unique.
Excellent.
Nice to have. But grand pianos, yeah, as you can see, there's a couple here at the moment.
Do you get a lot of whole bands coming in and saying, we need this, we need this, we need this, we need this, and this? And what sort of price can you do it at?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, great.
Not so much the whole band at once, although we have had that.
Okay.
And immediately the shop's chocker because they bring their entourage as well.
All right.
Mainly there's one or two people in the band will come in and tell us what they want, and they go from there. Schools, we deal with schools.
yes, that's
Lots
right,
and
yeah.
lots of schools. We have a catalogue that goes out at the beginning of each school year where they have pictures and prices of what's available, and they get quite a good discount to the retail price. So we deal with quite a lot of the local schools here as well as up north. Northern is a huge area. It's a big area.
Excellent.
And getting into some of the outer way areas is quite tough.
Yep.
But now with the internet, we're doing that as well.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Do you do tuition through Skype or anything like that?
Not
Have you
as
done that?
yet. We have
Okay.
some teachers on board which teach upstairs in our teaching facility there, which is called Big Door. We probably have about half a dozen up there. Piano, guitar, bass, singing, drums. And most of during the week, the studios are booked out from 2 o'clock till 8 o'clock at night.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
it's big.
That's
big
awesome.
for the teachers, yeah.
Do you have a lot of teachers from up there that go out to the schools themselves?
They will do schools as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, great.
Most of them are full-time teachers,
Wow.
which is that's quite good.
Yeah, going above and beyond.
Yeah. So that works in with us having that facility, because ultimately the students will shop here with us.
Yeah.
And we love them.
Yes.
We love them to bits.
Yeah, you want
And
to.
we look after them.
Oh, awesome. That's what you want. Do you get a lot of customers coming in saying, can you make this for me?
Not in regard to instruments, but it could be in the sense of fitting new pickups.
Oh, okay.
That's probably about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Alterations.
Yep.
This is the Martin HD28. When you have a close look at it, you can see all the wonderful timbers on the guitar. And this is made expensive by the fact that in the cheaper guitars they use ply top, ply back and sides, whereas this piece is actually solid timber. So this is an East Indian rosewood with a solid spruce top.
Wow.
As this guitar ages, the sound will get better and better. In fact, we tell people that once they buy it and leave the shop, it's not going to sound the same as what it did when they were in the shop.
And then it will tell you
No way.
it
Gets
gets
better.
better. So you have to know there's the notes.
Sure does sound good.
You're welcome. See ya.
Simply beautiful.
Yeah, I actually got a guitar from.
These have been made for probably about 50 years now. Neil Young, players like that, all use this type of guitar. It's like it's the flagship really of Martin
Awesome.
guitars. Although they make them right up to, the most expensive one they ever made was $1 million. pounds US.
What?
Well, you can find that online if you're interested. So if you want this puppy, it's $5,350.
Thanks. I'll lay by it today.
Cool. Let's come over here and I'll get you signed up.
It's two different videos, eh? You're not necessarily going to watch it.
We've got to get Clinton there.
Yeah, here's Brendan.
checking out
Here's
the,
Yellow Pages.
Just checking out the yellow pages there.
What Clint does for a living.
Can we just can we just get you on the electronic drums and for you to go through it? I know we dropped you in it. No, I won't do that to you. I said you won't be in it.
Come on, Clint. I'll fix you up for
It's
it
just
later.
a quick, hey, this is my staff, this is Clint, this is JR, this is Brendan. I'm Roland. Come and see us for all your needs, Roland.
Something's interesting in the yellow pages.
One take.
It's got nothing to do with you.
This is a story I've read before.
Escorts. How many chins are in there?
Okay, we all would love to see you all in the shop at some stage. This is the crew here. It's Brendan. Hello. And JR. And last but not least, Clint.
Me.
So come and say hello and we'll look after you.